You know what I do want to do, which is a bit cheeky. I don't know if we can get away with this. Do you reckon we'd be allowed if I showed my bum? Do you reckon that'd be allowed? Welcome to another episode of Evergreen Uncut. Something for you a little bit different this time round, because later this week I am getting up on stage at BrightonSEO and I'm doing a talk in front of about 2,500 people. But I'm really looking forward to it. I've done it before. And the talk I am doing this time round, we have entitled Humanise Your Brand with Video. And it's going into the content section of this show. And what we're planning to do at this is we want to show how agencies, brands, anyone for that matter, can really humanise their brand by using video, by having a bit of fun with video, exactly like what we do. And we've had Darren and I put our heads together and we've been thinking, what can we do? What can we do to really just show how you can indeed humanise your brand? And we've hatched a little idea that we think is going to be quite fun. So we're going to start our little presentation with a video. So picture the scene. Before I even walk up on that big stage, I'm going to press play on a little video once they introduce me. So it's going to be, here's Aaron's going to talk about humanising your brand. Cut to a video. That video sequence is going to show me waking up because BrightonSEO are calling and I've overslept, and then it's a mad dash to get all the way to Brighton and to walk out on that stage and then be like, ta-da, I'm here. And we're hoping, if we can work it all out, it should bring the house down. And so I'm speaking there in a few days' time. And of course, what that means we've got to do today is film that little sequence, that little monologue, to make us from waking up all the way to getting to Brighton. And of course, for Uncut, we're going to bring you behind the scenes and show you how we do it. So right now we're in my house and Darren is about to join me in my boudoir, my bedroom. And we're going to do a little scene where BrightonSEO is calling and I'm getting out of bed. Then it's going to be a shower scene, and then we're going to just go all the way to Brighton. So Darren, if you'd follow me into my boudoir, please, let's do this. Oh, you join me in bed. Talk about behind the scenes, aren't you lucky? Right, we've just finished our scene in the bed, waking up. BrightonSEO are calling. Oh my God, we've got to go quickly. Darren, what are we doing next? Come on, what are we going to do?
So we've done the bed. We need to go run into the bathroom.
Right.
And I think clothes just like fly out.
Okay. How are we gonna? How are we gonna do that?
We're gonna cut it.
Okay, we're gonna have to cut it. Okay.
Sneaky cut.
Okay. All right. What? So out of bed. So you're gonna cut that
run past camera
into the bathroom.
Into the bathroom.
Right.
We'll have it on a still shot.
Okay.
Never tell there's a cut. And
yeah. So running in and then throwing the clothes out. Okay. Okay. All right. As if like yeah. So throw the clothes out in there.
Yeah.
Cut to the shower scene, which won't be me. We go behind the scenes, but not that behind the scenes. Okay, so we do that. Then what do we do from there? So if we've done that, so I'll run. So I'm going to run in. So I'll run in, and then clothes come out.
Shots.
Yep.
You getting ready.
Yep.
Sort of putting clothes on.
Okay. You know what I do want to do, which is a bit cheeky. I don't know if we can get away with this, but you know we like to have some fun.
Yeah.
You know what we could do is. I'd quite like to. I think getting dressed. We need to get dressed. I think that's gonna be really important. But do you reckon we'd be allowed if I showed my bum? Do you reckon that'd be allowed? I don't know. Do you reckon that'd be allowed? Like I'm just thinking that would be quite a cool shot if we did the whole pulling the trousers on.
My job description. Filming.
But, yeah, exactly. Didn't think you were going to be doing that? But I'm just thinking, I'll have pads on, but I'm just thinking that could be quite funny if we did it like from behind, just pulling the trousers up, just really quick cut of just like whoosh, up.
Okay.
Or either that or like the legs. So I think some way of showing you're getting dressed. So you're in the shower, you're back out, and then I just want to, I think cutting really quickly to just go getting dressed, bang this, putting socks on, maybe falling over, but just something that's just going to show that you're getting dressed, you're in a hurry.
Sure.
I think if we can cut that, maybe if what we create, let's intersperse that into this episode now of Uncut, just so you can, because we haven't done it yet. Let's see what we can come up with, and then see what you think of it. I think that could be good fun. Let's try that, see where we go.
Cool.
All right. Okay, let's run into the shower.
You join me as I'm about to enter a busy road, all for the craft. There's a car coming.
Right, is this thing on? I think this thing's on. I think you're recording me. Right, we've just got back to the office. Darren's over there. He's editing together our footage we captured this morning. Should we take a quick peek? Let me see if I can work this thing. I'm normally in front of the camera, not behind it. Hold on, let me turn it around. There we go. Let's have a quick look. What have we got? Oh, here we go. Here I am. There you go. If you can't have a bit of fun, hopefully this is going to go down really well with the Brighton crowd. What do we think? Do we think so?
It's coming along.
There we go. Oh, it's going to be good fun. And we are now just editing this a little bit here, and then we're heading all the way down to Brighton. So yeah, you'll get to come with us on the journey. And then we've got some more footage that we're going to capture before the event. You're going to see it all. And then we're going to have to include some of this in the uncut episode.
Yes.
So you can see us piecing this whole thing together, this little masterpiece. And then of course, in a couple of days, I'm going to be actually up on stage. It's going to be fun. Right, we've got to get in the car and get going. Right, here we go. Off to Brighton. We have arrived, here we are, off in Brighton to capture the next little bit of filming for that continuity. Got to wear what I'm wearing on Friday, and we're going to capture a little running scene shortly, but it will make sense when you see the final product. Right, quickly. Here we go, here we go. He's always got the bloody camera on.
So, you excited?
So excited. So excited.
This is your first appearance on the
It's very true.
on the YouTube
First
channel.
time on the Evergreen YouTube.
To introduce yourself.
What a privilege. Archie Smith, marketing executive, is it?
Right, here we are, we're back in my old stomping ground. Let me give you a little tour around. They've let us in, it's not actually open till tomorrow, but this is one of the auditoriums. I have previously spoken on that stage. You can hear I'm out of breath because we've been doing some of our running scenes. But yeah, previously spoken on this stage, but not this time. Oh no, this time we're on a different stage. We're on the main stage this time round. I'm going to be sharing all of our pearls of wisdom about how you can humanise your brand with video. Yes, it's true. Right, come through here. So this is the main stage. This is Brighton SEO. And this is going to be good fun tomorrow. Here we go. Right, well there you go. So welcome. This is main stage Brighton SEO. Check it out, have a look around. Pretty cool, huh? I think there's about 2,500 people here. Hopefully that'll be full on Friday when I'm doing my talk. I've spoken on the stage once before. It's good fun. I absolutely love it. Got a huge screen behind us, and yeah, I cannot wait. It's going to be fun. And this little opening scene we're going to do, I think, hopefully, if we get the timing right, I think it'll really work and it'll bring the house down. And then we'll have done what we wanted to achieve, which is humanised our brand before we've even said a word. Which, if we can do that, I think that'll be amazing. And I think really what we're trying to get across with this presentation, with this talk, the whole reason we're doing it is because in this auditorium, there's going to be a lot of agencies, there's going to be a lot of brands, a lot of retailers. And what we want to say is, look, we're all using video. Everyone's using video these days. You don't need me to stand on a stage and tell you, use video. Video is powerful. But I think where there is a bit of education to be had is not just in using video, but actually using video and humanising your brand and being real and really showcasing who you are, what you're all about. That, I think there is some real value and some education to be had. And we're going to showcase what we're doing and what we're doing for clients and just hopefully inspire a few folks and give them some ideas. I love it. I love being on stage. I cannot wait to do it. And now we've got our footage. I think all we've got to do now is a bit of editing, and then we can see where we're going. So fingers crossed it all works, and the crowd love it. Let's see. Right, so it's now the morning, well, it's actually the morning before I'm going to do the talk, but this is the morning we're going to do our little running scene. So we've captured everything else we need, but we need one more outdoor scene that connects it from being at home, running all the way through, running right up into the conference venue. So that's what we're going to capture this morning. So Darren, we've got the whole seafront to play with. I guess the question is, my friend, where do you need me? What are we going to do? We're going to do a whole running scene all the way down here. I think we just want to capture. I'm going to be knackered by the end of this, but this is going to be good fun. Right, let's go down here and find the best place to capture it so we can run all the way to these doors. Right, I'm absolutely knackered, but that's a wrap. That is everything we need. I'm just exhausted. Hopefully they're going to appreciate the effort that's gone into this. Right, Brighton's about to kick off. They're going to open the doors shortly. We're going to go and get some breakfast, and then we're going to head back for 2 lovely days of talks and learning I'm not until the Friday, so I've got today to sort of chill out, do a bit of rehearsal, and for you and me, Darren, to get our timings right, because that's going to be absolutely key, is getting that so that at all times, hopefully we can do it. We'll see.
How's it going?
Relentless.
It's the hard work it
It's a
takes.
numbers game. Check back in with me tomorrow. I'll still be here.
This final talk is about a very controversial topic. It's about being human. Now we're all human, aren't we? We all have morning breath. We all, wee and poo. We all watch Married at First Sight. For our sins. But this talk is going to be all about humanising your video content. So without further ado, please put your hands together for Mr. Aaron Rodman-Hawkins! Oh,
Humanising your brand is such a powerful thing. Right, we film everything. We're even filming this very talk for Brighton SEO right now for our Evergreen Uncut series. And Darren, who's my head of creative, is filming me. And that means that you lovely people are all going to feature as part of our next episode. So give us a wave, because you're all going to feature. There they are. But this beautiful crowd, welcome to the biggest stage in Europe for our industry. Stay there, Darren. Stay there. I haven't told you this. Stay there. So what I want to do just at this point, because I'm running ahead of time, I want to give this guy a shout out. And the reason is because for every person in front of a camera, and if you're doing video work right now, for every person in front of the camera, there is someone 10 times better behind it. And for me, I'm incredibly blessed and lucky to have this guy behind me. If you're not, you need to go and connect with this guy, right? His name is Darren Martin. He's my head of creative. He is one of the loveliest human beings in the world, and also one of the most creative people in our industry, right? I'm telling you that. So Darren, I just want to say I love you, and make sure you all connect with him. Bring it in, I need a cuddle. There you go. Right, I get off stage. I didn't tell him I was going to do that. So this has been such a pleasure being back on this stage. Thank you so much, and speak soon. Right, that's a wrap. I've just come off the main stage here at Brighton. Talk went well. I'm so pleased. Darren, thank you so much, because that was amazing. That sort of choreography. The crowd seemed to love it. We've got a really good reaction, which is good. With a brand, whatever your business, you can have some fun with it. And I think actually people like to work with people. And if you have fun, showcase your personality, I think that's a win. So yeah, really, really good. Buzzing, you get the amount of energy and just, when you come off stage, absolutely buzzing, which is good, which is why I'm having an ice cream to cool myself down. So yeah, all good fun, and now we're gonna watch the last couple of talks and then head home. What a few days, amazing, love it. So it's the Monday after the Friday before. Yep, Brighton was last Friday. We've come back and had some amazing feedback, and I wanted to share a little bit of that, with you to wrap up this episode of Uncut. But firstly, what do we think? New branded merch? Oh yes, oh yes. Loving it, it's so comfortable. Right, let me give you some feedback, because we've had some amazing comments and responses, and I'm just gonna read them to you. And you can just, and this is what I think is so powerful when you do things a little bit different. No one was expecting us to use video. No one was expecting me to do my little run through Brighton to get on stage. People loved it. People absolutely loved it, which is just amazing. So we've had, I'll give you a flavour. So we've had another agency tagged us and said, our team attended an amazing talk at Brighton last week on optimising your marketing with video from Aaron at Evergreen. And they've said with an engaging and incredibly unique introduction, his stood out as the most exciting talk of the conference, showcasing the importance of using video. Cool is that? So that's great. And then there's just been so many. I've not done any work today because I've just been catching up on all these lovely people tagging me on LinkedIn. We had, I'll give a few shout outs. Who was that agency that said that? So I'll give them a shout out. It was Zelst. Z-E-L-S-T, Zelst. Then Alex King said, a great afternoon spent watching various talks, gives me a shout out and said, absolutely brilliant, loved the whole idea of humanizing your brand with video. Then who else did we have? Lee Taylor said that he was fascinated by a lot of AI talks, but thought that my talk on humanizing with video just perfectly summed up how brands should attack their marketing. So thank you very much, Lee. I appreciate that. Sophie Bunting said that mine was a standout and unique, innovative talk on how to humanize your brand. And she said, and I love this, it was like nothing else I saw over the 2 days, making full use of video to engage their audience. I think there's something in that. If you do things differently that people aren't expecting, they love you for it, which is really good. So thank you, Sophie. I really appreciate that. Steph went on to say in another comment, she said that she's been following me on LinkedIn for a while and that my talk did not disappoint. It was engaging, funny, and she absolutely loved it, and it's going to take some key things away from it. So thank you, Steph. I really appreciate that. Arjan, who I met at Roundtable, he tagged me as well and said that he just absolutely loved my talk and really made him chuckle and given him, again, some food for thought. So, and they go on and on and on and on and on. And it's just amazing. And so, you know, I love the Brighton SEO crowd, very humbled by the outpouring of positivity and people going, I love that. And I think the reason they loved it is because it was just a little bit different. So there you go. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode of Uncut. We've had a lot of fun making it, as I'm sure you can tell in the video. Back in the office today. Got a lot of work to be getting on with. Also, we're going to have the talk in its entirety from the initial sequence of getting out of bed and getting to Brighton all the way through the actual talk in its entirety as a separate post on our blog and then a separate video on YouTube. So thanks so much. Ta-da.
If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more, well, on the left side of the screen, you'll find a video that YouTube has hand-picked just for you. On the right, you'll find our latest video hot off the press. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Thanks for watching.